Welcome to Expat Lifestyle with Bads. The Maldives, Part 2 episode. As always, please subscribe, like and put your bell notifications on. I hope you enjoy this episode.
So I've got to share another story with you regarding the plane trip. That section of the trip, it's overnight. I've drifted off to sleep, which is nice. I wake up, turn to my right. The lady next to me, she's put on one of those masks, you know, the what's it do for your rejuvenating sort of skin, a mask thing. It scared the hell out of me. I thought, for those of you who have seen my episode on the Ghostly Night Tour, Rome, I thought it was the executioner. My heart skipped a beat. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Who puts a mask on the plane? I guess you're all saying, oh, well, everyone does. But it was a first for me. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Wanted to share it with you. What about the view behind me? That's nice, isn't it? Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, so I'm just going to check in the lunch, a reconnaissance for you, just to show you what's available for lunchtime. So, with the Riu Palace all-inclusive, we can dine at any restaurant on either island. This buffet, the Palms, is on the Palace Island. There are two other fine dining restaurants on this island, one offering Japanese and the other offering an international cuisine. Remember, all meals and drinks are inclusive when you stay at the Riu Palace. Look, I must admit I'm a massive fan of a buffet or smorgasbord, and the selection here of foods on offer is quite extensive. So it's always difficult, isn't it, to make those very important selections. What a problem to have, eh? An old coach of mine always used to tell me, have a strategy and stick to it. So I've taken this lesson with me. Don't walk into a buffet without a set plan. The key for me, number one, don't fill up on the breads. Okay, so the fitness facilities, look, in my opinion, not quite that A-star standard, and I'll explain why. I mean, there's the appropriate amount of equipment, but it's just the type of equipment we've got. You'll see the cardio section, great outlook, a little bit glary on the eyes, however, but in terms of the vista, fantastic. And the dumbbells, aren't there? It's certainly got me covered, but a good range of dumbbells, hip flexor, dip machine. Where the facility loses points, in my opinion, is the multi-station. It requires, changing of equipment and so on, and for those not familiar with the weight room, that can be a bit intimidating. Those of you who are very familiar, you can get by, have a good workout, but that's where it loses a little bit here. For a 5-star resort, I really think they should have separate machines for body parts. I'm sure you would agree there. So there's the aerobic section, a couple of bikes, 3 treadies, some cross trainers here, so plenty of aerobic work, and we've got again a multi-station chin up and dips. The dip bar's just not quite high enough, your feet hit the ground, which I don't like personally. So therefore not an A-star from my perspective. Adequate, and for those of you who are fit and know your way around the gym, it'll get the job done for sure. Okay, so I've just come outside. I need some ice. See that little building there? It's got an ice machine in it. Hey, watch this. And it's as easy as that. Look at that. I guess it's a reef shark. One very refreshing, observable quality about this resort relates to the environment. The sea life is everywhere on display. And importantly, the water is pristine. No plastics anywhere. We love it. Yes, a long trip with several connections to get here, but it's just so worth it. The sunset cocktail, just fantastic. Little game, who is going to be first to pick up their drink? Pina colada
or margarita. Well, at least I won last night. I've said it a few times, it doesn't get much better than this. Okay, so that's interesting. Hashtag Rio Maldives lovers. They're my shoes there, by the way, and there's another pair of shoes. I'll cut the suspense. They're my wives. What a lovely spot to sit. Quiet little romantic spot. Imagine what it's like here on sunset. That was gold. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode, part 2 in the Maldives. If you have any questions, particularly related to living in Florence, Italy, please send me a message. Hopefully I can assist. Hey, thumbs up and subscribe. Bell notifications on. See you next episode.